Hi everyone, welcome to the Autoimmune Dietitian YouTube channel. My name is Annie. I'm a registered dietitian and I work with people struggling with autoimmune diseases. In my work with my clients, I help them implement a personalized nutrition roadmap designed to improve their mobility, their concentration, their energy levels, and hopefully give them their lives back. So along with fatigue, brain fog is one of the most common complaints that I hear from my clients. And it can be super annoying, especially at work or in social situations when you can't seem to remember words or names and have trouble engaging in meaningful conversations. Brain fog is something that can be reversed. So today we will discuss what brain fog is, what causes it, and how to make it go away. Before I jump in, I just need to attach my usual disclaimer to this video that the information in today's talk is not the substitute for the diagnosis, treatment, or care of disease by a medical provider. This is for informational purposes only. Please consult your qualified health professional for any changes that you make to your medical care. So what is brain fog? It is a type of cognitive impairment. It is not a diagnosable condition. Rather, it's a term that describes a cluster of symptoms that impacts your brain. So brain fog includes the following symptoms: difficulty concentrating or focusing, confusion, forgetfulness, losing your train of thought often, not having the right words, slow thought process, mental exhaustion, and trouble paying attention. So living with brain fog is obviously very challenging, but it doesn't have to be permanent. So before we jump into how we reverse brain fog, it's really important to talk about what causes it. And it's caused by a number of factors. As it pertains to autoimmunity, the two most likely culprits are inflammation and gut dysbiosis. Chronic, widespread inflammation that is common with autoimmune diseases can cause brain inflammation called neuroinflammation. When this happens, the electrical signals between neurons slow down, and this causes the brain to struggle with basic functions like recall, focus, and data processing. The gut microbiome can also trigger brain fog. Researchers have found that an altered gut microbiome may lower serotonin production and impact brain function. So this was recently found to be the case with COVID-19 patients. However, since dysbiosis is closely connected to autoimmunity and gut health, this could also be a potential cause of brain fog. It's important to note that there are several other causes of brain fog. Those are the two, inflammation and gut dysbiosis are the two common ones that I generally see as triggers for autoimmune diseases and kind of root causes. But other causes could be stress, hormonal changes, especially during perimenopause and menopause, lack of sleep. Certain medications can cause brain fog, and also having low blood sugar or hypoglycemia. So how do you reverse it? The good news is that there's lots of different ways that we can try to reverse it based on what causes it. So when it comes to inflammation in the gut microbiome, diet is a great place to start. The best diet for your brain and your gut is the classic anti-inflammatory diet. Your brain is a very metabolic organ and it uses a ton of nutrients. So it's really important that you are eating a nutrient-rich diet full of whole foods, colors, and varieties to support your brain function. If you look at the standard American diet, it's typically void of so many nutrients, and that just isn't basically not going to let your brain function at its optimal level. So it's really important to add those nutrients in to just support your brain function and to help it function better. Foods that can trigger inflammation include things like refined sugar and grains, artificial and natural colors and flavors, and highly processed foods. Cutting those out or even limiting them in your diet will go a long way to improving inflammation and rebalancing your gut microbiome. Sleep is another way to help with brain fog. So when you sleep, your brain detoxes and gets rid of all the junk that it accumulates over the course of the day. And you need a good amount of deep sleep for this to happen. Using a sleep tracker is really helpful for tracking this because people who don't sleep well typically fall short of their restorative deep sleep. So if you struggle with sleep, here are my 2 top tips for improving sleep. First, get yourself on a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This gets your body in a better rhythm and a habit of sleeping, so it knows when it's supposed to be sleeping. Second, you want to get sunlight on your face as soon as you can, first thing in the morning. This helps not only wake you up, but it signals to your body that it is time to be awake, and it can also help to better regulate your hormones, your cortisol levels, to kind of keep you up during the day. And then at night, dim the lights, don't use bright lights at night. And that, again, signals to your body that it's time to sleep. Stress is another one that we can focus on to reverse brain fog. So we all know how stress is related to autoimmune diseases and autoimmune flares, and it has a similar connection to brain fog. Stress affects our brain structures that deal with cognition. So doing activities that relieve stress can really help to resolve brain fog. And then lastly, there's movement. Did you know that exercise actually helps your brain? It can help create stronger and more vibrant neural pathways. So in addition, exercise helps lower inflammation. So focusing on low to moderate exercise, things that you enjoy doing, will likely help you to stick with them. And it doesn't have to be what you think of exercise, in a gym or on a machine. It can be walking outside, it can be gardening, it can be playing with your kids. Anything that gets your body moving is exercise. So just to recap today, we focused on brain fog, what it is, what causes it, and then how you can try to start reversing it using a bunch of different modalities. If you are struggling with brain fog and you would like more help in addressing your own brain fog, please reach out to me. I love helping people feel better. It's what I do. If there's a link to book a free discovery call in my YouTube profile. If you can't find it there, go to AnnieRubin.com. That is my website, and you'll be able to contact me through there. Lastly, if you want my weekly newsletter, it comes to your inbox every Thursday. There should be a link in my profile to sign up for that too. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the little subscribe button. I do put these out every week. I just try to give you lots of information to live better with your autoimmune disease because I know how hard it is. I've been there before. I have one myself. I've learned to manage it with food and lifestyle. So there is hope for you to do that as well. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.